7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, it's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailin'. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
John King.
There you go.
My new scallop finder.
Yeah, that's your scallop finding technique. All right, yeah.
How you look for them down there. Digging through the grass.
That's right, yeah. Wait, you could come up missing a digit if you're not careful.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm missing 2 digits.
We're going to have a good show for you tonight. Boy, are we going to stir the pot. We're going to talk about scallops, John. Man, that is...
Scallop brew.
I don't know. No, I think we're going to try and learn a little something tonight, John. There's, stick around. Maybe you learn something. We're going to give...
We're all for shutting the scallop season down because, there's not enough out there.
Yeah.
No.
We're going to have an interesting take on scallops. We're going to learn a little bit of something. We're going to ask some questions that we'll see how you guys respond to them. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll come up with a better way. I don't know. We'll see.
There's got to be a better. There's always a better way.
Be a better way.
Yep. Save the scallops.
Scallops don't have tails. That's right.
Save the scallops. Yeah, there's no dots on their tail. There's just lots of dots in the front.
So, as usual, we're shooting live from the bunker. Deep inside, hidden under the swimming pool. We're in the bunker.
Scallops.
We're going to try to have a good show for you tonight. We got a little spotted by. We got Captain's Corner. We've got the winner of the Bonnie with State Farm meme contest.
I wonder who that is.
And
was it closed?
I don't know. No. And I have questions about that too, John. I do. I have questions. Stick with us. We're going to learn all kind of stuff tonight, John.
Oh, man.
But before we get started into it, John, let's see if anybody, and I mean anybody, is even watching to watch us degrade these poor mollusks.
That's right.
So, John, here we go. Denise, yo, let's go. She was the first commenter on there again. We got Rick on there. Rick came in a close second, followed by Dale. My goodness. Howdy, Taylors. Jim's Jigs, still making jig heads. Hope to hit the water soon. I said keep making them. We're going through them quick. Jacinda is on there. Marty is on there. Happy 4th of July, she says. Casey's on. I may not know much about scalloping, but I sure know how to F around and find out. That's right. David's on. Chris is there. Sam says, yay, I'm first to comment. Nope, Sam, you were way late for that. Doug is on. You had Rick, convinced you were the first one.
I think Sam is convinced that last is first. If you ain't last, you're first.
Something like that.
If you ain't first, you're last.
There we go. Ty says, good evening. Bonnie with State Farm is on. John King's on there somehow or another.
Oh, boy.
Bobby P. from Tennessee says, what's up? Tyler, scallops don't have... Yeah, we already saw those. Laura, hello again. Rick wants to know if Tyler has tried the Crown Strawberry yet. Wow, okay.
Tyler says there's no such thing as Crown Strawberry.
Uh-oh.
So who's right and who's wrong?
I don't Oh, maybe it's something new. Brand new, Tyler. Maybe
That's
it's so
right.
new you don't know about
and Rick
it yet.
got it first.
Yeah.
I know that Tyler's the king of Crown. There's no way that got by Tyler. So we got to do King Rick. Rick, the king of Crown.
I don't know.
Could it be?
The crown may be being passed.
I thought
the torch
Rick-
might be
I
passed.
thought Rick was the king of tequila.
He does like the tequila. The margaritas are flowing deep probably over there at Rick's house right now. I'm sure he'll let us know in the comments what he is drinking this evening. This evening I've got a bottle of Rule King spring water. That's the good stuff right there. Spring water. Not the purified stuff, boys and girls. Don't buy purified water. That's just tap water that they run through a filter.
Hey, where does tap water come from?
The tap.
Where does the tap come from?
The wall.
Where does the wall come from?
Lowe's.
The spring. Where does all water come from?
Well, it depends. Not all water.
Yes. Yeah. All water comes from initially a frickin' spring. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news here, but all water comes from a damn spring.
Now look. Here we go. What happened? No more sling.
Oh,
Denise.
That's Denise.
Congratulations, Denise.
She's slingless.
Does that mean we're replacing your son Friday with you?
Yeah, they just kicked him off the boat.
I pee in the spring.
That's right. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, and so does the fish. They also pee in the spring. They poop in it too.
Yeah. Rick says, I'm on tequila right now. Just saw a Strawberry Crown ad this morning. All right.
Wow. It's so brand new ski. Wow. Or just setting it up for sales, I guess.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know, the release over the 4th of July weekend.
Could be coming out for Christmas. New from Crown.
Christmas Strawberry Crown. I'm sure Tyler will let us know if it's any good. Because his wife has already ordered 3 cases as we sit here, right?
I can't do Crown, John. That was Dad's drink, when I was growing up, so I have he'd make you a drink, probably like I would make me a drink nowadays, but, is a young individual, with, there's this much Crown and
that much
Sprite.
I think that's the way Tyler drinks them, too.
But like I said, now at 53, that's how you drink them. Yeah. At 12, that's not how you roll.
So, a spritz of Sprite.
Yeah.
Holy.
No, Denise. Denise isn't coming, but
she just got it off. You don't want to mess it up. That's true. Let that thing heal.
Yeah.
We'll take photos and show you what they got.
That's right. There we go. Well, John, I mean, you're going to be on that trip.
I will be.
She's missing out on an opportunity to spend time with you and get to know you a little better, John, because it's 2.5 hours out there and 2.5 hours back. You got to do something.
Don't make Dale quit going.
I used to drink Crown, but I got drunk too fast and had to switch to cheerleader beers.
So he drinks Crown. What's it called? White Claws. He's a White Clawer.
I don't know. I don't know what a cheerleader beer is.
No kidding. I pee off the boat side, though. Yeah. Right into the water. And right into that spring water. Everybody pees in the spring water.
Well, somehow, some way. It all
and
gets
Laura's smart because she also knows how to pee off the side of the boat because that's the easiest for a girl. You sit down, you hold the friggin' console, you move it to the side and you pee. And you go, yep, done.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. Okay, there you go. That's the cheer.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty good.
Good deal. All right, John, enough about liquors and what everybody's drinking tonight. What did you have in your Stays Colder Longer cup?
I was drinking an icy.
Oh, okay.
I had a Coca-Cola icy.
Oh, there you go.
You just made me.
You're getting back on the sweets again, bro. You ate a bunch of chocolate last night. You had Cokes.
Bad.
You're drinking a Coke Slurpee now.
Bad John.
Jeez.
Bad John. I know. I got to stop.
John, so typically, tomorrow would normally be the Blackwater Fish Club meeting, followed by the tournament on Saturday. But there's a kink in the works.
They held back.
You know what tomorrow is?
4th of July.
4th. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Please be safe out there. Have fun, but don't
overdo
it. Don't have too much fun. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody to be back next Wednesday.
Yes. If you overdo it, call an Uber.
There you go.
Don't drive.
But so the Blackwater Fishing Club meeting is postponed to next week. Yeah, and then the tournament following. So don't you can still go to the Blackwater and eat, but there'll be no meeting.
We won't make that.
No,
We'll be gone.
I'm going to be sleeping. I'm going to be in bed early tomorrow because I've got to wake up at 3 to take you and Dale and his son and Ty and 2 other people that Sam's associated with. So we're going to have a doctor, a surgeon on the boat in case anything happens, John.
Oh, wow.
A surgeon.
We can sew it back together.
He ought to be good at that, unless he goes, nurse, button that back.
Oh,
I don't know how they do.
They walk away and let the nurse finish the deal.
Pickle juice tonight and liquid IV. Oh, you got the cramps again, bruh? Yeah, that's the pickle juice will do it. Liquid IV is it's okay. If I drink that throughout the day, it's okay. Yeah, if I'm already cramping, it's too late. It's not going to do anything for me. But that is miserable. No personal fireworks. Got to a show.
Go to a show.
Oh,
in other words,
okay.
She's saying, be careful, don't shoot on personal fireworks because this can happen.
Yeah, missing digits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alex is a paramedic. There we go. So we're gonna be good, John.
We're double.
No injuries shall
right. We're not doing that anyways. We're fine.
Right.
We're not doing that anyways.
There we go. All right, so good deal. So next week, next week,
personal
Blackwater
fireworks in the truck to shoot off tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Tonight.
Oh, you're shooting off fireworks tonight?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You're the early bird. You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
You're
They've been shooting them off all week long on the lake. So I'm blast to shoot off. Yeah, they've been out there. It's going to be good. The Lake Weir's got a killer display.
Remember, fireworks are fireworks. Shooting guns into the air is
no bueno.
No.
Bueno.
Don't
fireworks are. You got to be very careful with those.
Well, even those stuff falls on the house, or falls back to the earth. So you got to be careful
their
of that.
Dog.
Yeah.
Well, the dog. You just take the dog and you put earmuffs on it. That's all you got to do with the dog.
All you got to do.
Put the earmuffs on the dog. You take the earmuffs, you put them on there, and you say, "Good boy."
Yeah, because they're going to keep the earmuffs on.
They don't even know what. They don't even know what a firework is.
So, John, we talked about it a little bit here lately, and we're going to bring it back up again. But I know it's not the time of year for it, but the mud boat is for sale. You might as well jump on it. I mean, there are still fish in the backcountry. I talked to somebody this past weekend that is a fan of the backcountry and said that, they're still back there. They're not as thick as they normally are, but they're still back there. And there's just something about being back there in the back. But we do have the mud boat for sale. So give us a call, 352-220-3206, and you could be the owner of your very own mud boat. Come on, Laura, that kind of attitude would never beat the British.
Beefy.
The poor British take the brunt of the joke on 4th of July. I mean, we all get along now, but a couple hundred years ago.
I'm down for a revolution, but the dog's not included. That would be better. I'm down for a revolution, but Fifi's staying in the closet.
There we go.
Oh, man.
All right, John. Let's take a look at Andrew with his Captain's Cove tip of the week this week. And I think it has to do with safety as well. Let's see what Andrew has.
Hey guys, Captain Andrew Fagan here. Something you're going to deal with since scallop season opened is getting checked a lot. The FWC is looking for all your safety gear, making sure it's up to date. If it's not, you will get a ticket. Make sure you got your flares, make sure you got your whistles, you got your throw cushion, got your dive flags. Buy a couple of extras of everything, throw them on the boat because they go bad all the time and you forget about them all the time, trust me. That's your tip of the week. I'm Andrew, Captain's Cove.
All right, I think he hits the nail on the head. it is that time of year. FWC is going to be out there, and they're going to be looking. And the flares, that's usually the number one thing that people mess up on. Oh, I got flares, and then they dig them out. And they're corroded. They're 18 years old. The date is well expired.
Getting a ticket.
So definitely, before you drag that boat out, if you haven't dragged that boat out since last scallop season, go ahead and run through your safety gear. Make sure that you've got everything you need to be legit on the water. That's if you're going to get stopped, this is the time to get stopped because they're going to be stopping a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Boating 101.
Yeah. Ty says, old guy gets the beanbag. Well, there's 4 of them. You guys could scrap over it. I got 50 on the winner.
Oh, he can have my beanbag because I can't sleep in one.
No.
You got mine.
John, for whatever reason, he's the only person I know that gets
I will get
in the beanbag. Yeah.
Now, how that happens, I have no idea, but that's what will happen.
You're just lucky, John. You're just lucky.
So I can stand there all day and ride on a boat, but I do that and I get sick.
Dolly Pardon tipped $1.
Dolly. Oh, well, pardon Dolly.
Is that spelled right? Pardon? Okay. I mean, I don't know country, but I didn't think that was right.
Pardon. Parton. But pardon is
maybe that's a joke.
It's a joke.
Because of, I don't know. I'm not going to lie, John. Earlier this evening, I told you like just 45 minutes before the show started, I felt like old Sleepy Joe. I was tired and wondering if I could do the show. I just wanted to go to bed. But I wonder if that had something to do with
I have 3 packs of flares, and I can't read the expiration date on any of them.
You got to get these out, get real close.
Even those won't work. I need a magnifying glass.
And if you can't read them, that means FWC can't read them. And that means
buy some new ones.
They bad.
They bad.
If they can't see the date on them,
they bad.
They bad. So, John, we talked about it last week because of the very short gag grouper season. Oh, nope, that is the wrong for sale. This is the sale we're looking for. Captain's Cove has a grouper tackle dump sale with all of those little items there on sale, and he's got some other things going on in the shop as well. So go on down, hit Captain's Cove up if you want to stock up for what little bit of season there will be this year, and maybe have stockpile for next year. We'll see if they give us a season, the following year. We'll have to see. But there you go. Hit Captain's Cove up for a dump sale, I believe he calls it there, John. Now, last week, John, we had a drawing, and I don't know if you remember. Remember all these little guys? We were holding on to these little guys here.
It's official.
All of them little guys.
You can dump them. You can dump them.
It is official. We did get in touch with Wyatt, and come to find out, Wyatt is a younger individual. He said he'll have to check with his parents. When we'd be able to go, but it all worked out, and basically we're going to have to do it on a Saturday when John isn't working. So congratulations, Wyatt, for again winning the fishing trip with these 2 guys. So Wyatt will be accompanying John and I fishing with an associate. I don't know if it might be his dad, might be a family member, might be a friend, I don't know, but congratulations once again to Wyatt. That was pretty cool. Darn Wyatt, I like John's pools. Yep. John, I think John just has a sweet spot in his heart, for Jessica right there. So your hand just always happens to find,
Jessica wins.
There you go.
I don't know what it is.
Now, John, is
her husband's going to start thinking something's up. I keep pulling her name out of the hat. Jessica. Well, what up over there?
So, John, as you're well aware, Lickety Split Charters with Shasty McNasty Fishing Charters have gone together for red snapper trips. We are still doing that in through the month of July into August. So if you haven't booked a charter yet, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to take you out fishing. Well, and you did, and you're going. You're going okay. Friday.
I made the call.
If like I said, if everything stays the way that it stays now, Friday is going to be a freaking spectacular weather day. It might be one of those days we get out there in 2 hours instead of 2.5 hours.
And we'll have to roll, we're going to go ahead and roll to 150.
It's a possibility. We might. We're
going to push Sam to the extremes. Sam, you ready? We're going to the bend.
Have in-date flares. Okay. Oh, it moved. But keep your old flares. More the better. So, that is the thing with the flares, and Dale does have a point. You can keep as many flares in the boat as you want, as long as you have a pack that are in date.
That are good.
Yeah. Make sure that you take the ones that aren't the freshest and put them to the side because they still work. They still work. It's just they want you to have the in date stuff for just in case. He likes it when you pull it. He doesn't have to buy it.
That's good stuff right there.
John, tell us a little bit about the captain's corner.
Oh, well, you could be the captain of your corner, captain of your own corner, captain of your own boat.
Like
that corner up there.
Right there. That could be yours.
It can be any one of these. It can be any one of these corners.
Mm-hmm.
You just go out there in your little old boat and you film yourself sideways like this thing is made, and you tell us about what you're catching, and you send it to Eric, and then you're in the captain's corner. It's an elite club of people.
Right there. You got it. It's all right there.
You are somebody.
We'll make you YouTube famous for 15, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And you know what? We've got one.
Yeah, we've got one.
We've got one.
Let's share it.
And let's
it's PG rated, so be careful now.
John and I were
wait till the very end. I've seen it. It's kind of cool.
Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Here we go. It's Dale.
That's a good one.
Well, howdy, Taylors. Dale here. Out here on the Ocklawaha River. Brim busting, fly rod. Got me a really, really pretty red-breasted sunfish here. I want everybody to make sure you have a good, safe holiday this weekend. Get out there and have some fun. Shoot off a few fireworks. Remember what it's all about. It's all about us kicking them British's butt. We'll see you.
Dale's got an alien hanging around his neck.
There you go. It does look like an alien.
Look like an alien.
But like you said, be safe and remember what the holiday's all about. So that was British. Funny. Yep. So that was a good one. So where he's fishing and he's doing all that around Gore's Landing and all that good stuff. I mean, years and years and years ago, we used to go up there in the canoe and flip the old Zebco 33 Rapalas and everything under the tree limbs, and we'd catch bass, like nobody's business. So, I mean, he's having a great time doing it with the fly rod, I guess, or whatever. But what he's doing, I did years and years and years ago. And it's been, well, I mean, I'd go do it just for the sake of just to go do it.
The boat that we had was a 1967 Chris Craft with a Johnson on the back.
Just an old plywood boat?
It was an old plywood boat. It was a wood boat, Chris Craft, cabin with a single like OMC Johnson outboard thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandfather would put down that river with that thing, and we would go try to catch the brim and the bass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was like a 19-footer with a cabin on it. It was a crazy little wooden boat. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a beautiful boat.
Compared to what we were doing it in, that was huge.
Yeah. No, they had money. Yeah, he was a millionaire. He on his deathbed when he died of cancer, he said that well, there's one thing I can tell you. He said, this old cowboy died a millionaire. That was his last words before he died.
Where did the millions go? You don't have it.
So, Grandma had all of the property from Morriston to Williston to Camler. She used to own all of that back in the 1800s. And the lady that was her friend with my grandfather called her up and said, I'll buy all the land you have, and I will give you a heck of a deal on it. $1 per acre.
Back then.
And she sold it.
Oh.
$1 an acre.
Oh. So somebody lost out, John.
I was never meant to be rich.
Oh, no, I thought Dale was commenting on that he couldn't hear us, but he said it's quiet out there, nobody around, can't hear cars, can't hear anything. No, it is extremely
beautiful,
peaceful. And when you get like out of the river and up into the little creeks and the canals and all that good stuff, you know. One time we kind of coming up quiet, you know, in the canoe, and we saw somebody doing the nasty.
Back on the river?
Back in one of them creeks.
They were drilling.
I'm with Stacy's grandfather, and I just kind of had to laugh.
Were they completely naked? Yeah. Woodstock. That was the stopover for Woodstock.
I don't know about all that, but I'm not that old.
That was Woodstock.
But yeah, that was
Woodstock.
That was
Woodstock. They had just come back from the band.
Baby, come back.
Let's stop here on the river and have river sex.
Yeah, there we go. John, let's talk about State Farm. What a segue. If you haven't got your quote yet for Bonnie, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. Either Bonnie or one of her helpful staff to keep on rolling down the river, John.
rolling down the river.
I told you, Laura, there's a boat coming.
Oh! Man. Oh, Rick was laying the wood.
Yeah. I can hear that trolling motor coming. That was funny.
How much wood could Rick chuck if Rick could chuck wood, Laura?
There you go. As you're aware, Bonnie has a tournament coming up here, John, that is not too far off, but it's still a little bit off. Saturday, October 5th. Apparently, that's where all the money went, John.
That's where all my money's going. Yep.
Spending all the rods and reels for them kids,
Yep.
you know.
I think Bonnie picked up 200 rods and reels from Jim the other day. I'm in trouble.
There you go.
Yep, I owe Jim a lot of money. Somehow, he's going to buy a new house somewhere now that I paid him so much for rods and reels now.
Yep. So, there you go. Good cause. That's
of river sex. That's good stuff right there. Rick has always said that Laura is willing, able, and ready.
Wow.
To go anywhere.
That I haven't had that conversation with
Rick. Sounds like a great girl right there.
As you are well aware, John, as well, that Bonnie puts on a contest every month, and this month you could have won a knife and a pair of pliers, along with this brand new cool thing from Plano. Yeah, right here. This that fluorocarbon or monofilament line holder thing. But
can I take a guess at who won?
Can you guess?
Can I guess? Wait.
Look at that. Boom.
Amazing.
Boom. I got it. All right. And this prize could have been anybody's.
Could have been yours.
Now, John, bring out some paperwork. I took some notes here lately. Now, we've explained to people how you win this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Jessica, by the way, who has won this thing,
knows how
to do it and does it to an extent. She does okay. She does it well enough to win. Now, some of y'all said, I don't have enough friends on Facebook. I don't, whatever. I I went back to some of the friend counts on Facebook for some of the people that put in memes. The lowest one was 159 friends, followed by 394 friends, followed by 501 friends, followed by 780 friends, followed by 7.7 thousand friends. You can't tell me you didn't make a post that says, hey, go vote for my thing. And I mean, Jessica must have done it because she had 40-something votes.
She got somebody's friends to go there and do
it. So, once again, where's it at, John? Meme number 7. Where? Oh, boom, there we go. Boom, right there. When I say let's go swimming, this is what I mean. Brought home the bacon again with, I think she had, it might have been 51 votes, something to that effect right there for the win. So congratulations, Jessica. But it's like the rest of y'all didn't even try. You made good memes, but you didn't follow through.
No pliers for you.
No pliers for you. Jessica adds it to her collection of pliers. How many pliers you got, Jessica?
Jessica now has for sale to the highest bidder 1 set of knife and pliers. She's keeping the Plano box.
Well, that's new. That's new.
Keeping the Plano box, but something tells me she's selling the pliers.
So John, this leads me into something, because I really do. I like the memes. Some of you guys are very, very, and I say guys, girls, tailors, are very creative and come up with some stuff that's funny. And we got sent some stuff that was pretty funny that was too late to get on for this one, So, we want to kind of keep the ball rolling. But I think, John, what we'll do, and sorry, John, we'll wait.
This is important. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing something very important. Very important thing.
Okay.
But yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm doing the math.
Yeah. You're not good at math.
I'm doing it in the computer.
But what we're going to do, we're going to keep the memes rolling, because some of you had good ideas for memes. Some of you sent some memes and then said, don't do that. We'll do it again. We're going to change it, do whatever. So we've already got some memes lined up. So we're going to keep the memes going for this month. But we're going to do it a twist. We'll take the 3 top memes and then we'll put those in a box and we'll draw. That way, we'll make it a little bit fair for everybody. I know I haven't picked up my prizes from 2 weeks ago. I'll get there for everything. I appreciate it. There we go. Yep. So tomorrow you should have your goodies up there, Jessica. But that's so that's how we'll do. So because apparently Jessica, who fell in the middle of the road there. I can't remember which one she was, but she had some friends, but not near the friends that some of y'all had, and then more than some, whatever. But that's how you get the votes, man. You got to get those votes. So, again, send your memes to Weeby Taylor, CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, or text them to 352-220-3206. We'll start it all over again. We'll have the memes up next month. And, we'll see. You like the memes, John?
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
You done with your math?
Yes.
Yay. All right.
Yes. I had.
As long as John could pull the name. Jessica.
Is that what she wrote? Oh, snap. That's funny stuff right there. But let's see. So if you're going to make a meme and you're going to try to win, remember to ask your friends nicely, please vote for me. If they don't vote for you, defriend them.
Yeah.
Pick them off the wall. We have a friends list down here in Eric's thing in the bunker. If you want to come off our wall, just try us. We will take you off the wall. That's the way they did it in old school.
I'll be your huckleberry
off the wall. Trash can. So,
you went in the yearbook and you marked out their face and you drew on this.
You drew little things, little horns coming out of their head, taking you off the wall.
There we go. But once again, we've said over and over and over again, we want the best. If you did the work, do whatever, we want you to win. We're not going to go to you only win once every 6 months, do whatever. We're not doing that, But I guess in this case, we will make it a little spread out. So the top 3 will get, their names put in a bucket, and either John will draw. Depends on who's in the bucket, right, John?
Jessica just slid me a tip to draw, so I'm taking the tip, Eric. Sorry.
Now, what that will do was maybe give you guys some more incentive, since you always think Jessica's going to win anyway. Maybe this will be like, all right, maybe I've got a shot this time.
Yeah, we're giving you a second chance.
We'll get some funny memes come in.
Second chances.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves a second chance. Jessica's like, yes, second chance. I second that, Jessica says.
All right, John, moving on, because I really want to talk about these scallops right here. Let's hear a word from our sponsors, Salt Life, while we take a sip of Coke Icy and some water. Here we go.
She brought.
John, sometimes you just got to say no.
Might have to.
You're going to have to say no.
There's either going to be that, or there's going to be another sentence with that. So it's one way or the other. It's going to be my way or the highway. I'm not going with getting run over by a semi-truck. I can promise you that. That could happen. It could happen. I'm going to also be the semi.
We're wrapped up in a conversation that happened during the commercial.
Tell you right now.
Oh man! Big shout out to Salt Life for sponsor Shasty McNasty Fishing, and by proxy we be tailing. We do like that. And this is the point in the show where we ask you to get your pen and paper out, or take a picture of this number right here, John, because this number right here, BB23KYDLET. BB23KYDLET. That number right there, if you're the first one to put it in the code section on your next order on saltlife.com, will get you 20% off, John. 20%. That's a lot of money in today's
economy. That's a lot of money.
All right. John, do a little spotted by. Where is it, John? Where is it? There we go. All right, we spotted Karrie with one of them ditch pickles.
Ooh, we got Dale with ditch pickles, and we got Karrie with ditch pickles.
We spotted Lara.
Those are nice.
With I think where she would be at, we called them flukes. And then we spotted Scott right there with what is that, John? What is it, John?
Is that a Jim Jig in that picture?
Well,
it sure looks like one.
It could be, but what
that?
But what was he holding, John?
A scamp. Can't be a grouper because there's none of those out there. So there's no way that he caught a grouper.
Fixing to storm big time in Lecanto. Thunder is pounding. Uh-oh. Hold on tight, Taylors.
That's right. Get ready if you're in Lecanto.
Yep.
That Lecanto area.
There we go. All right, John. Real quick, we just got to talk about Q8 super baits right here. They are basically they treated us very, very well.
They have treated us very well.
We're going to be at ICAST, helping them out at ICAST over there. It's going to be fun. We'll be there all 3 days. Yeah. I don't know the booth number yet, but if you do make it to ICAST, come up and see us. But if you don't get the opportunity to do that, John, what you need to do is flash down that Shasty McNasty truck. If you see me out and about at the gas station, the marina, whatever it is, and get up some of those Q8 super baits. We're giving them away. All you got to do is ask about it. One of the fishing forums or whatever had a spotted Eric Hasty, and it wasn't my boat. It looked similar to my boat, but it wasn't mine. And that was funny. So that started off a little twinge, and it was somebody said that they play this game with their kid because they see my truck all the time, that it's kind of like, where's Waldo? So it's like spotted Shasty McNasty fishing truck, out and about. So that's fun. I like that. That was cute. Let's see, John, that puts us. Nope. That almost put us there. Let's talk about your trips this weekend, John. Go fishing this weekend? You did a different kind of fishing.
I mean, yeah, no.
No. You were up, we'd call it up north. You were north of 10.
I was drinking. And I don't even like drinking, but I went drinking.
There you go.
And I got drunken in public.
In public?
In public.
But you could be drunk in public where you were.
It was okay to be drunk in public where I was.
You were in the land of the hot fog girl.
Boy, she was right down this. She was there at Kid Rock Bar before we got there. And then she went to the Zach Brown concert and was on the stage at the Zach Brown concert.
Yeah.
So, was there.
Well, John, we took some people fishing, and we went out. We put a hurting on some fish. We had one client say they wanted to go catch grouper, wanted to catch tarpon, and wanted to catch snook. And I was like, well, I could take you to go catch grouper.
What do you want to? I mean, seriously, look, I'm not asking for much, Captain, but I'd like a blue marlin, a bluefin tuna.
Yep.
Could we get an orca thrown in there and possibly a blue whale? And I would make my day just perfectly.
These are the things we deal with. It's a guy that, is entertaining in life. It's like, I can maybe make one of your wishes come true.
Yes.
Maybe one.
As long as you come up with one that's on the goddamn list. But if you just come up with ones that are on the list, it's not going to happen, bro.
Yeah. So that's a day in the life of a guy. Everybody thinks it's all peaches and cream and you got the best life ever. You get to do what you want to do, It's a challenge from time to time.
Listen, there's no job that's perfect. And if you think there is, good luck, because if you own your own company, you work your ass off.
Yeah.
If you work for a company, you work your ass off. If you're a guide, you work your ass off. So let me know when you find that perfect job and give me a call.
Not to mention, there were 6 of them. So there's 6 of them on the boat, wanted to catch grouper, tarpon, and snook.
Yeah. Hey, I saw that you gave them grouper and snook.
Well, no. We had snook the day previous. We had snook in that day.
So did you catch a ladyfish?
We caught ladyfish this past week.
That was a poor man's tarpon.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
So got what he wanted. Okay, so he just don't know. Just say, look at him jump. Oh, he fell off. That's what tarpon do. They throw it.
Dale says I'm easy. He just wants a limit of mangroves.
Well, shoot.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
you don't want any red snapper?
You don't want any red snapper, Dale? Because we're going to go for the mangroves and the red snapper. So we want your 2 red snapper, Dale, just to make the picture look good.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We got to make the picture look good.
Yeah. So I think, John, now I think the bases are covered. We can do it, John. We can do it. We can we start to talk about, what do you really know about scallops, John? What do you really know? Do you know a lot about scallops?
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Okay.
They do, don't they?
They do. They do.
They hide from you in the grass and the sand.
Yeah.
They blend in very well.
Cool.
They're easy to find during the sun when it's out.
Yeah.
And they're nice when the water's clear and the tide's not rolling.
There you go.
Yep. You dive in the water to get them. You get out of a perfectly good boat and get wet in the salt water.
Yep.
Yep. You head towards Homosassa. What I know about it.
We wanted to take a different approach on this because obviously you know the rules, you know the limitations, you know what you got to do, all that good stuff. But there's been a lot of questions and a lot of things popping up here as of late conservation, using the tool that you just had pressed against your mouth. Yeah. And it was like, okay, let's do a deep dive, and we're not going to talk about, one. We'll give you a scallop report, and I have heard this from guides, and I've also heard this from people doing it. He better bring you some red snapper. That's right.
I didn't think that was going to last long. It's like damn mangroves, but you can keep 2, Dale.
Yeah,
2 per person, not 1.
Yeah,
that's on the other coast is 1.
So fishing, or as far as scallop reports, what I've got and what I've seen on all the fishing posts is it's beneficial for captains to say it's great. Yeah, sure it is. But when you got captains saying it's great and you got other people saying, it's not, it's him or haw. Scallop, it takes work. I mean, I guess maybe back in the day, you used to get around in 2-3 foot, walk around, pick them up real easy, do whatever. But the days of, that, I guess maybe are gone. I don't know. These scallops, as of right now, the scallops are deeper. They're in that 6 to 8 to 10 foot realm is where people are saying that are getting a bunch of scallops. That's where they're getting them. They're not getting them in the 3 to 4 foot. You're looking around and you're trying to pick, and you get a few here and you get a few there. As the season progresses, they'll kind of come in. Jacinda made a good point. She says every year at the start of scallop season, we get a ton of grass floating in Ozello. That grass is coming everywhere. When we went to try to troll up some grouper, there was grass everywhere. It was, and that was before the season started. So it's just it's that time of year. We're starting to get the winds coming out of the south, blowing hard. It's blowing that grass from down south. You're getting up once the scallop season starts. Grass does get kicked up and it gets to float up. So the different types of grass are out there right now, floating. So, yep, Dale, 2. You're gonna need
you get 2, Dale.
The grass has been
like
bad, for a month.
Yeah.
So I mean, that all gets pushed up from down south, and that's when we start to see this bad grass. Even running to, like if you're running to the St. Martins, you're doing any of that good stuff. I mean, you get clogged up, or at least my engine does, where I've got to stop and then let the engine cool up because I've sucked up so much grass, so there's grass blocking my inlet that I've got to, let it drop, let it cool off, and roll again. And if I'm running skinny, that kind of stinks. Yeah. So definitely deeper. I asked boats at the ramp for 2 hours. Yep, deeper. So, it's the scallops are out there and they're deeper. Now that's the fishing report. But tonight's topic was, what do you really know about scallops? What can we do maybe to get our scallop numbers up? And we wanted to give you a little education, on some scallops. So got some parts and pieces here, John. So these are your scallop parts and pieces, John. So you mentioned a scallop has eyes. They got a bunch of them. And then on the inside, that's what when you pop that thing open, that's what it looks like. Most people don't take the time to study it. They just suck it with the vacuum, and then they got the little piece of meat left in there, and they scrape it out. But one of the cool things about these things, like transformers, John, they got male parts and they got female parts. They can do a couple. They're trans.
They can do themselves. They can do themselves. Yeah. One side pulls on one side, the other side pulls on the other side, and voila, we have babies.
And then the next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom. So I did not realize that they could do that. So I mean, and again, I'm one of those that I get out of the boat and I'll get some scallops. I don't know a lot about scallops, so this was a good learning session, for me as well. They do claim it's not that, but I'll argue that till I'm blue in the face. It may happen this time of year for other reasons, but you can't tell me the scalloping doesn't add to it. Oh, no, it does.
Oh, absolutely.
But the scallop grass that gets kicked up and the grass that's actually blown in and is out there that interferes with trolling and everything, they're two different style
different
grasses.
kind of grass.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we're talking, just so it doesn't think, we're talking about another kind of grass a little further out.
Yeah, deeper,
Jacinda. We're not talking about the same grass. So breathe, Jacinda. Don't turn blue. Take a breath. And drop that fish.
There we go. Now, here's where, and I hate to do it, but John, some of this stuff is such good information that, you just got to read sometimes, So I'm going to read here a little bit. So basically, scallops are sensitive to changing environmental conditions such as seagrass losses, increases in fresh water, and sediments. These are things that'll all kind of make them, go away. Let's see. Because Florida Bay Scallops typically only live 1 year, the local populations are more susceptible to periodic collapses. And that's kind of the whole thing that started to get me to ask the question on why we tried to do what we're doing right now with this little tool again, right there. Because everywhere you read, they want to tell you that the scallops live 18 to 2 years. And then in the small print, they say here in Florida, they typically only last a year. And, that's interesting. I just kind of, I get hung up on the conservation side of it. We want to have more scallops. We do. But I'm no scientist or whatever the case might be, but and I'm going to read here just a little bit more. Basically, they say rapid changes in water temperature generally trigger the bay scallops to spawn, and that's going to be in late fall. So we're picking these things up
before they spawn.
Well, before they spawned, yep. So why wouldn't we maybe change the season a little bit? I know I'm getting
technical.
It's not technical, but it's. I want
smart.
to.
You're getting smart.
No. It's not even that. It's. I know that scallops bring money. They bring revenue to this area, and I'd be a hypocrite saying that I don't want that money. No, I want that money. If somebody pays me to go scalloping, I'm going to go scalloping, and we'll go get them. But maybe we need to look at changing the season around a little bit till after the spawn, if we want to have more. It says a single scallop is capable of producing millions of eggs at once, but only one egg out of 12 million is likely to reach adulthood. So they're doing their business, but it just doesn't take, John. I don't know, why so much happens that so little gets done with that. It kind of reminds me of the turtles, all the turtles make it out and they swim, and out of the whole nest, only a handful, will make it, to adulthood. So that just kind of sucks for us. But if, and this is my thinking, and this is just opinion, and I can be wrong, and you guys know a lot more about scallops than we do. We're trying to, ask questions to kind of figure out why we're doing what we're doing. If, again, scalloping, yeah, the meat tastes good, it's fun, but this is just an event. It's something to go do. It's fun, okay? It doesn't have to be about, we got our limit of scallops. It doesn't have to be that. As long as you're out there swimming, exercising, having fun,
family,
making it, why wouldn't we? Now this where stuff's going to get deep. Why wouldn't we do the opposite of what they want to do with these? If it's too big to fit in the hole, that one's probably going to make a lot more babies than the little ones, right? So why would why wouldn't we throw the big ones back for a season or two and just keep the smaller ones? To try to build our numbers back up. And again, just asking questions. I really have no opinion on this whatsoever because they're scallops,
but allow me to be devil's advocate.
Yeah.
What do we have this for if they only live a year?
Well, and that's kind of the point, as well, is if they're only going to make it a year,
what does it matter which one you take?
Why don't we? Ooh, and here's another one. Why don't we just not have a scallop season, for a year and let these things really seed out? I don't know what Steenhatchee is doing different that we are, but Steenhatchee's had 3 or 4 great scalloping years in a row, and our scallops have kind of been
dwindling.
Getting more. Now, again, it talks about in your reading more development, more of this, more change, less grass. So we do. Our area is growing. Our area is growing leaps and bounds, and it's only going to get more and more crowded as time goes on. Steenhatchee hasn't had that effect yet. It is growing, but not at leaps and bounds as we are. And as Tampa can get closer to closer, faster and faster to us as this expressway comes in. So if we don't maybe nip it into bud, I mean, because that's what I went back and read. And for people that have been here a long time, we didn't always have scallop season. They closed scallop season down for a while, especially after they were commercial fishing. They shut it down for a while, I guess, to just try to get some population back. Again, I want to make money just like everybody else. I do. I know that this brings a lot of money to the area. So I'm just saying, though, if we want to keep it going, maybe we got to change what we're doing. That's and I guess I could see that. Little swimmers. The little swimmers. maybe if, and I get the ring thing. Maybe if you put the little ones through, maybe they'll make it all the way to the end of fall, when the water temperature changes, and maybe they can spawn, do whatever. But to me, I would think the bigger ones are going to spawn better than the smaller ones. I don't know. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What are we treading? I mean, because again, I know this makes a lot of revenue for everybody, and I want to make money just as much as the next guy. But to me, the difference I see between this and the gag grouper, we know that there's a ton of gag grouper out there, and they're telling us that there's not. This, I think, over the years, we have seen the decline in scallop. So we know, we can see it. We see the decline on this one. So maybe this is what we maybe need to concentrate on more than some of the other things that they're doing just to kind of, control everything. I don't know.
Well, the good news is if they do shut down scallop season, you can always go group fish. Oh, wait, never mind.
No, can't do that.
Never mind.
You can't do that, John.
My bad.
That was just crazy talk. I don't know what you were.
My bad.
So let me come back. After I've been rolling on right here, let me read some of these comments because I don't want to miss any questions. Yep, grass has been bad for a month. Yep. They're definitely deeper. I know they ain't getting them in Levy County. No. We don't see too many. We don't see too many scallops up this way.
You go down in Levy County and start looking for scallops, you might bump into a bull shark.
There you go. So Laura, thank you. Very educational. And again, this is just, taking this to a different level. We always talk about here's the rules, here's what you could do, but actually learning about this thing, I think is pretty informative. Donna is on. There she goes. One little swimmer made it to you, Eric. Think positive. That's right. Let's see. Hard to have more scallops when the entire state comes to the Nature Coast for scallops and brings a ton of money. And that's the catch-22, Rick. It is. It's
all about the money.
It's people are greedy. Yep. Dang, Chris, I thought you were asleep. No, not feeling good. Yeah, Chris has got the cramps. He's been out there in the heat today. Greed will not allow changes. Only once it just about once. Yeah, once it's depleted. Yeah, once it's gone. Then they'll want to make a change. Let's just not look at the Gulf for a year. I'm not sure what that means, or if they mean shut it down for a year. That could be. Because what would be in the avenue of fun, still come do it, but just throw them all back. I mean, I'd be down for that.
I've done
you still make the revenue.
Yep.
I mean, let's face it. These little things do taste good, but you got to have a poop load of them to make any kind of meal. I mean, so come down, have fun with the family, and just throw them back for a year, and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've been here my whole life and don't make a living on the Gulf, but I'd love to see a whole shutdown for a few years and replenish the area. And you know, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, see, I always thought the season was after they spawn. Yeah, there you go.
So what he's saying is they've already spawned in January and February, and when it's cold, they've done their spawn. Now the babies are happening, and now you're picking them off.
So, yep.
In the Isle of Revolution.
They say that they spawn the end of fall. When you get that first definite, you know, water temp change is when they go to.
Those are the ones
you know,
that are left over from that people didn't find.
Yep. Now, John, I don't know that I showed it, but here's the circle of life. Yep. And so you kind of got some eggs going, you got some sperm going, and then that kind of comes together and forms a villager.
A villager.
Right?
That's a villager.
Something like
You
that.
get a villager. Yep. And then you get a D-shaped villager.
But so all that kind of happens, and then that tiny little speck sits there on the ocean floor until it's big enough to start opening its shell and propelling itself and doing all that good stuff. So I mean, that is really kind of the circle of life for this thing, and being as it
for it.
And again, they only last a year. So
That's right.
I mean,
1 year.
if you don't harvest them,
They're dead anyway.
they're going to die anyway. So
you're not.
Let's have a season or two where come get them, come play with them, but let them go. I don't know. What do you think? And again, we just we're just trying to come up with some good answers that keeps everybody going, because if you get them and you let them go, that still brings the revenue here. Everybody still has fun. And if we get a year or two of them where they're just out there on their thing, maybe we can have, some seasons like Steenhatchee and them have had. I don't know.
Maybe. Or they'll all die.
I may actually scallop tomorrow, John, just to go do where we got to put the pinfish traps out for you guys and all that good stuff for Friday's trip. So
you actually
while I'm out there,
this with, are you putting pinfish traps out in your little boat or the big boat?
All right.
Just asking.
Oh, no. Well, yeah. No, if I was going to go
doing?
scalloping, I'd have to use my boat. Yeah, we wouldn't go scalloping in the big boat.
Oh, you're gonna take go scalloping?
Maybe. Why not?
Hold still.
Go swimming.
Hold still. Hold still. Let me fix you.
I know. I want
hell
to
is wrong with
go
you?
swim with all them sharks.
The hell. What's in that water?
Yep.
That water. I was talking about that. What are you drinking? Talking about going scalloping.
Yep.
Actually, I'm kind of jealous.
Villager
I'm kinda
with the
jealous.
scrubby poof hanging off their antenna. I guess that's what they look like in the circle of life. There you go. So again, just wanted to do some learning.
Let them go.
Yep. Just
Let
wanted
them
to
go. Let them go. Lord says, let them go. Let them go.
Like I said, you could go have a shrimp dinner and get way more
calories than you can get off of those dang
off those little scallops. So
I ain't gonna lie to you, they're good.
Go
buy some from the stove.
Go scallop.
Yep.
Put them all back, and then
back.
come in and go eat at the crab plant, or go eat at Cedar River Seafood,
You
or
can
go
go
over
down
to
there
the
and snorkel.
Blackwater. Go eat. Have a good time.
You can go snorkeling.
Spend the money here locally,
Yeah.
still get the revenue
go
going.
snorkeling.
Everybody still has fun.
Yep.
And we build our scallop season back.
Yeah. You can go snorkeling.
Is everybody
Take a
down
spear
for that?
gun and shoot a couple mangroves. You know?
Good. Or flounder. There's
Yeah.
flounder out
Oh,
there. I've seen flounder
big
out there.
Yeah.
While I was doing.
Yeah.
$21.99 at Cedar River.
There you go. Boom. Simple enough.
I don't know what's $21.99 there.
Whatever
Probably
he's buying is cheaper than what you're getting out there. I promise you. You can still go scalloping, not worry about getting the scallops, not worrying about paying to have them cleaned, not have the goop on your boat. Pick them up, put them back, and then go eat for $21.99 like Laura says.
Yep. But I mean, you can still have fun. Who got the most, all that good stuff. Just it's the grown-up Easter egg hunt.
That's right. It is a grown-up Easter egg hunt to
but
teach the kids a little swimming.
But we throw them back,
Yep.
just for a year.
Yeah, no big deal. See if it works. Let's start a petition.
What could it hurt?
What could it hurt? Let's start a
Save Crystal River Scallop.
That's right. We can do it. It's all in the eyes of conservation. What happened?
I don't know. We froze.
It was you froze it.
We
Even the machine's confused that you're going scalloping.
Yeah.
So, in the eyes of conservation, we are here to save the scallop. So, we're going to start the Save the Scallop.
Well, I mean, I want the scallops to be here for my children.
That's right. My children's children. God forbid they're not here for my children's children's children, which I don't have any offspring. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
I don't know. Like I said, on a serious note, though, I think that, what would be the harm in that? I mean, granted,
There would be no harm.
they do taste good, but can we go with them without for a year and just see what happens? Still go out there and have fun with it, catch them up to it, let them go. And then the following year, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Piece of
Yeah.
cake.
I think that beats just saying you can't go do it at all. Like a total shutdown, can't go play with them, can't disturb them. This is the scalloping zone. This is marked off. You can't do. I think that would be horrible. But if you could still go out there, you find them, you put them back. I don't know. I think everybody still has fun. We still get revenue generated here in Crystal River, and and we get to maybe see if that improves the season. I don't know.
Sounds like a winner. Let's put our foot down. Let's put it in front of the Governor DeSantis. Let's have him sign off on it, and then they can blame me and you.
Like I said, I don't
Being
know.
bad people.
I knew this episode would kind of stir the pot a little bit, because, the revenue is there. Every this is how a lot of people make their revenue, and we're not saying don't make the revenue. We want you to make I want to make the revenue, but maybe let's just don't hold on to them for a year. I don't know.
Recreational scallop. There it is.
Yeah. Boom.
RS.
So, all right, John. Nobody seems to have any more input on that.
We don't have
I think it's
they're all already doing
these are all fishermen.
We already have the people that want to save the
Yeah,
scallop.
we do.
All these people.
Yeah.
They're already saving the scallop. They're not going.
Yep. No. I want you to go.
1 gallon per boat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do that too, but I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's just do it. Yeah. Let's rip the Band-Aid
We'll call
off.
it no game.
Yeah.
RS, recreational scalloping.
So, all right, John.
We're going to win some Q8 baits because Q8s is what it takes to catch the fish.
Well, it does sometimes. Oh no! Don't spill the Coke.
There's nothing in there. We're going to give you the scallop sorter pledge so that you can throw back the little ones. It's all like 20% off.
There you go. Oh,
Jimmy's Jigs. There's nothing in there.
there's always residue.
If it falls through the hole, you must throw it back.
From Captain's Cove.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a caster and a troller. What a deal. Caster and troller.
I think you can make them both troll.
Thinks you can do both. And some scooper scrimps to go offshore and catch some of those endangered red snappers or mangrove.
Oh, there you go. And John,
There's more.
from Sonny's Barbecue, we've got the coupons back. I just was a
you just got
numbskull and
lazy.
didn't grab them from the Captain's Cove today. They were at Captain's Cove and I didn't grab them.
man.
We've got 30 new certificates. So for
30.
15,
That's
15
60
episodes.
Dinners.
Yeah,
60 dinners
Oof.
of Sonny's.
We love us some Sonny's
Oh,
Barbecue.
man.
Thank you, Josh and Melissa, for that. All right. Now, if you stuck around to the end,
Oh, snap. Read what Rick just put.
just saying if you're sponsored by Q8, you can't play. No, we've got to go for real. We've got to go hardcore.
No, he just kicked Jessica right out of being able to win this package, is what he did. You got to read between Rick's lines. See, because she's sponsored by Q8, she got kicked out.
Is she?
Rick's not being very nice. He's not playing
Rick, he's into that
nice. I know.
tequila. All right, you know how we're going to do. I've got 5 sheets of paper right here in the Captain's Cove bucket.
Oh, man.
We're going to ask a question. Tonight's question is going to be interesting. We're going to see who knows who right here, John. But we'll take the first 5 right answers we see, put your name in the bucket, and then depending on who's in there, we'll see who's going to draw for. All right. Everybody ready? We've been counted down. All right.
Yeah,
Tonight's
this
question.
one's easy.
It may be easy, it may not. How well do you guys know your tailors? I know we've got a nice little tight community right here, but how well do you know your tailors? We're going to ask. Here we go. Tonight's question. And let me get on the right page so I can follow suit and change and do things. All right, here we go. All right. So the lightning's interfering with our show. That's why we're having a thing. So we're going to get through this here real quick. All right, tonight's question. The 3 spotted by finds that we had tonight all have something in common. What is it? So again, the 3 folks in spotted by tonight all have something in common. What is it?
Oh boy. Ask Siri and see if they know.
Yeah. There we go. Siri is not going to help you tonight.
Siri is not going to help this.
You're no, Sam. Well, they might have all been in jail. I don't know, but this is the answer that we're looking for as well.
Well, there was 2 women and 1 man, so it can't be either one of those. Okay, so not happening.
Yep.
Oh boy, maybe this is harder than I think.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this was all on how
fish.
Well do you know your tailors here?
Yeah, they had different fish, and there was a man and a woman.
Yeah, all three of these tailors have participated in the past very regularly, and
oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So where did that? Let's see here. Oh boy. So you're not drawing.
Thomas.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, there should be still. We need one more.
Bobby B. Foreigners. That's what they are. Foreigners.
No, they're well.
That's it. That's what they are. They're foreigners. So he's got it because he also put. We going with
well, I guess. I mean, that's not the right term we're looking for, Bobby. But I guess
we'll go with it.
John says we're gonna take it. I don't know.
They are foreigners. They're not Floridians. They're foreigners. So, yeah.
So, the answer we were looking for, John. All 3 of them are from out of state.
Yep, out-of-staters.
They do not reside here in Florida, though some of them may have a place here. They do not reside.
That's not their main hub.
So, who do we have in the bucket tonight, John? There we go. We've got Tyler is in the bucket. Jessica is in the bucket. Thomas is in the bucket. Doug is in the bucket. And Bobby is in the bucket. Bobby answered foreigners, which John accepted. I wouldn't have excited. I wouldn't have accepted. All right, you're shaking tonight because Jessica's in the box.
That's right. All right, go ahead.
Put out of towners. All right, John. We've got little swimmers for $1, John.
Yep, little swimmers.
All right, I have one.
You have one.
I have one.
Yep. Let's see. Are you shitting me? Who is it?
We've got Tyler.
Congratulations,
Tyler. See?
No love for Jessica from Eric. Oh, man.
There we go, John. See, my heart is not, just as soft as yours, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. We love Tyler.
Yeah. We love Tyler.
Yep.
We do. We love everybody. We love all our tailors.
That's right. You love Tyler.
We love.
Tyler loves paddle tails, and I think these are paddle tails.
There you go. There are some paddle tails in there.
This was meant to be for Tyler.
If that ends up whooping us in Steen Hatchie, I'm going to be mad.
Oh yeah, I'll be ticked.
There we go.
About time, Tyler says.
All right, good. You're welcome, Tyler.
Yep.
So,
yeah, thank you, Eric. Tyler.
Right. So, John, we got the end of another one. Again, I know these educational ones are sometimes tough.
A little boring.
But we try to make them as entertaining as possible. But the end of the day, if you walked away knowing or learning a little bit something, that's great, you know, because
always want to learn.
I always heard that these things only lasted or lived a year. And I was thinking, if they're only going to outlive a year, why don't we just grab them all anyway? What does it matter? So that, you know, but in doing the research and doing a little, you know, studying on them, you know, you kind of understand. Maybe let's change it up, you know? Let's see.
If we're going to go for the actual thing, let's try something that may work.
Yeah.
You know, it may be harmful for a year, but, you know, you'll get over it.
You know what? These people go swimming in the manatees when it's cold. Why can't
and
you go
they're not
swimming
taking home a 5-gallon bucket of manatee
meat.
meat, okay? You don't have a 5-gallon bucket of manatee shucked meat.
Ooh,
although they are very good to eat. I mean, not that I would know.
Yeah, but I've heard.
But we've heard stories about the older guys eating them on the Barbie.
John, We Be Tailing is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Capt Cove Outfitters,
Jim's Jigs,
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition,
You ate super bait,
Karrie's Custom Rods,
Bonnie with State Farm,
Native Nautical Mailboxes,
Salt Life,
Power Pole,
KCC Bass Welding,
Sonny's Barbecue, Josh and Melissa.
and Hippo Head Hotel for staying with Scallops.
There we go. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Peace out.
Yeah.